And the death of Nichols sparked nationwide protests and brought thousands of people to the streets.
That includes right here in our area, where protesters chanted and marched this evening. News Channel 8's Trevor Sahaki live in St. Pete tonight at the City Hall, where they had their voices heard. Trevor.
Jack, Allison, St. Pete Mayor Ken Welch is set to give his State of the City address right here on these steps of City Hall in about 12 hours. But today, these steps belong to protesters who said what happened in Memphis could as easily happen right here. Protesters hit the streets of St. Pete today over the death of Tyre Nichols.
It broke my heart to hear that he was calling for his mother.
Community organizers from the Party for Socialism and Liberation said about 100 people were marching at the peak of the protest.
I'm a mother. I'm a mother of not a white kid, you know? So it touches at home, and we are sick and tired of seeing cases after cases.
Ruth Beltran said she wants people to know what happened in Memphis is not unique.
We have police brutality, we have police killings, and an overuse of police power right here in the Tampa Bay area, right here in St. Pete.
The people walked from St. Pete City Hall to St. Pete Police Headquarters and back.
They treat him like a human piñata.
Many people at the protest watched the videos of what happened to Nichols.
They were just beating on him senseless. And frankly, anybody who watches that video can see that there's a problem with policing in the United States.
Some of the organizers called for more change to policing.
It's really just heartening to see that so many people are willing to stand up and say, you know what, I'm not okay with this. I'm going to chant and I'm going to march in the streets about it.
Organizers say they don't support Mayor Ken Welch and expect him to push for police reform.
We want to make sure that people know in St. Petersburg that there's a fight back against this sort of blatant racism by the police.
The protest lasted for nearly 3 hours, starting around 4 o'clock and going to just before 7. And as we mentioned before, this wasn't the only protest, of course. There were nationwide protests. We have more reaction from local and national leaders on our website, WFLA.com. Live in St. Pete, Trevor Sahaki, 8 on your side.